Hey there, folks. It's the E-Man here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a video, but here it was a game of particular interest I had, an early access kind of game on Steam called Dune Spice Wars. It's completely different than I think the last great Dune game was made by Westwood, I think. Back in 2001, I believe it was Emperor Battle for Dune. Of course, a lot of other Dune games supposedly started the RTS whole thing. So I feel like this one is based on the book and the new movie a little bit. What's unique in this, you can actually choose the Fremen. There's actually the Fremen that you can be. They're one of the fractions. There's there's of course there's House Harkonnen, House Atreides, and there's smugglers. So mixes it up. It's definitely taken me a while to get used to it. I've had to really play it for a while and try to get used to it. It's one of those games like SimCity or something. You can pause it, speed it up, or whatever. But here's the opening video for it. See if we can get it working here.
Debt. The native Fremen dream of creating a green Arrakis, while the Baron Harkonnen wants to paint it red. Smugglers who above all desire profit by turning the tables. The noble Atreides, bound by the whims of the Emperor, are blinded by their honor. The board is set. The Spice War begins.
Yeah, of course, I'm choosing House Atreides in this. Mhm. Each faction has its own kind of unique abilities if you choose them. This is early access. There's no really story mode or whatever. I guess this would be kind of like multiplayer or something. As you can see, this is kind of the view that you have. You can view in closer. It does feel kind of far away. Yeah, see up here we have Solari. That's like the currency. You'll have this plascrete kind of material. That's a resource. You have manpower. Yeah, manpower. There's fuel cells. There's water. I believe that's, well, you have influence. Yeah, you have influence, but this is, I think, authority, I think. Yeah, authority. Water, authority, yeah, manpower. And, of course, the spice. Because there's an imperial tax you have to pay, so you have to make sure that you're constantly getting spice. You can adjust how much Solari, like the money you make. The money you make. One of the big things is when you're, attacking bases is that, well, as you can see, you take over little towns and you build buildings and stuff. But if you go out of your territory, your units have a supply thing. So you don't want to bring your units out in the middle of the desert, I should say. You do have to worry about sandworms. It's a dune game. Sandworms and whatnot. Yeah, usually your ore trucks you can put on auto recall so they'll get picked up before the worm gets them. Yes, and throughout the game there are certain you get to be the Lanzarad. You have to vote for certain things that can affect other factions. They can affect you, affect all kinds of things, and your influence kind of you're going to affect that. But you have to make sure you're paying your taxes and stuff. And your resources, like the more buildings you have, of course, the more use resources or upkeeps you can get, like maintenance factories that help do stuff. So I mean, there's factories you have to build for a lot of the source of resources. Sometimes I've had to replay many times trying to get the hang of it. I can hardly wait until the game is finished, but things seem to run rather smooth. I had one issue where the screen kept scrolling even though my mouse wasn't moving, and I had to like exit out of the game and come back on. But I'm not sure when there may be other updates or when maybe we'll get the full game. But yeah, well, I was suspicious of paying like $30 for something that was early access, but it appears to be pretty good. Isn't it? Let's see here for a minute. Yeah, it's from Shiro Games and 2021 Legendary and Fun Fun Funcom Shiro Games. Yeah, of course I don't own anything in this video. I just thought I would put it out there that this game is here, early access. It's been quite a while since we've had a Dune RTS game. Since what, 2001? Yeah, trying to get Emperor Battle for Dune to run on a modern computer. Yeah, we're let's see the video here. Maybe I can. As you can see, there's many things, like you'll find like little icons, little icons of like wrecked vehicles or something you can get stuff with. And as you can see, there's like, there's research and stuff to do and all kinds of things to do in this game. And you have your little flying Ulna Raptor, whatever they're called. Kind of flies around and you can tell it to just scout out the area. In the fog of war, it just looks like a sandstorm. Now you have sandstorms that happen every once in a while. And sometimes you can get raiders coming from sieges and you have to like negotiate with them so they won't attack you and stuff. Otherwise you get continuously attacked by them. And, it's one of these games where you kind of have to hurry up and try to get established. You want to really hurry up, get established, get your forces built up and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of like, you get like support drones, there's veteran units you can build. There's also militias you can raise in the towns and get these missile batteries to somewhat protect your places. You're limited by how many buildings you can build and whatnot. Apparently, I think this is a very good game in my opinion. Took me a little bit to get used to it. You have to really sit and play this for a while to get the kind of gist of it. All in all, I'm kind of looking forward to what they're going to have when we have perhaps a story mode or Perhaps there'll be other settings or something spiffy about it later on, but right now this is just the early access. I guess they have a Discord place where you can talk to them about the game. Yeah, and it's right now on Steam. If you're a fan of Dune or you might want to try this out, $30 doesn't seem like much, considering how expensive video games are nowadays. I like the idea of an early access thing that tells me everything, and they try to get the game working. I mean, that's what they should be doing. Not giving us games that are half finished or we got to wait 3 months for an update. Yeah. Well, in my opinion, this is a great game. I suggest anyone that's an RTS fan or a Dune fan might want to try this out. $30 does seem like a lot for early access, but it's better than a demo, which means eventually this game will be done and maybe it will be even better, hopefully. Well, I'll see you guys later. See you guys in the next E-Man show. Catch you guys later. Bye.